sound. If we want the world to hear, we gotta make some noise.
Floyd Mayweather has been called pound for pound one of the world's greatest boxers ever.
I feel that God blesses us all with a special talent.
Can't keep it to yourself.
But his journey hasn't been without its roadblocks and obstacles.
Just some of us get a chance to find our talent, and some of us never find our talent.
Let's get ready to sit down with Floyd Mayweather as he lifts his voice.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Lift Every Voice. Derek Watkins here, sitting with arguably, pound for pound, the greatest athlete to step in the ring. You know who it is. Floyd Money Mayweather. What's up, G?
What's going on, man? Thanks for having me.
Man,
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you making the time. Let's start here, man. You literally are from a family of boxers.
Yes, it all started, with my father, Floyd Mayweather. He's, he started me off at a very, very young age. I never worked a job in my life. Then his brother Roger started after him. Then their youngest brother, Jeff Mayweather, he was also a fighter.
So when you began taking on the sport, and I've seen a lot of stuff out there, your grandmother kept telling you, just keep boxing.
Yes, my grandmother, a very, very ambitious woman, a great woman. She just always said, I don't want you to work, I want you to focus on your craft, because someday, you will be the best. And my mother used to always tell me, she used to always tell me that you different from the rest of the kids. I'm like, what do you mean I'm different from the rest of the kids? It's like, you special. I'm like, what you mean special? But at that particular time, it's not being funny when she said special. Of course, I was like, I'm not. I said my mother must haven't been to my school. I'm not in special ed. So that's what I was thinking. I'm like, I don't. Right. But years down the line, I look at my mother and say she's right. I feel that God blesses us all with a special talent. Just some of us get a chance to find our talent, and some of us never find our talent.
I do want to touch on this. When you've had deaths in the family because of drug addiction.
Yes, my mother's sister. Crazy story. She used to, when I was young, she used to always tell me that, because my dad hustled because his boxing career really didn't go to that next level like he wanted it to go. She used to always tell me that she didn't really believe in me, I don't think. But she eventually had to move to Vegas. And she kind of brought her habits to Vegas. She supposed to have came to Vegas to clean herself up, but, she died at my mother's house. And then my mother's brother, my mother's brother used to be on drugs real heavy, but he got cleaned up and he was a chef. Actually, he shot my dad when I was a little kid. My dad had grabbed me.
Do you remember that?
No, I was a little kid, probably like 2 years old.
Okay.
My dad grabbed me and used me as a shield, basically. So for my uncle wouldn't shoot him up top, shot him in the leg. So when my dad tried to get up, he fell. He tried to get up again, he fell. When he looked, he had a hole in his leg this big. And that's my uncle. His nickname is Pop. We call him Pop. He ended up, coming out to Vegas, to visit my mom, and he died at her house. So it's crazy, Things happen, we live and we learn, but I keep my family together. And, I'm the head of my family, and I'm continue to strive and be strong. That's what it's about.
I thank you for being vulnerable, man. And
well, me, I don't mind coming on the show and I don't like, a lot of people like to come on shows and try to duck and dodge questions. I just say, shoot them at me, because, in life, like I said before, you're gonna have people take shots at you. I guess on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, people take shots at you. I wouldn't know because, I have my staff, I have a staff that runs all that for me, and they shoot a picture out there. Say whatever you want to say. I'm gonna do me.
Let's stop down there. Ladies and gentlemen, don't touch that down. More with Floyd Mayweather when we get back.
Floyd Money
Floyd Mayweather knows hard times and even struggled with his faith. More of our exclusive interview on Lift Every Voice.
You know, I think that religion is kind of like a gang. Just choose what gang, just choose which gang you want to be with.
Voice of every voice.